There's been a bit of a shitstorm brewing.
What would you expect, man? I mean, you showed your penis to some girl on the internet who's probably underage.
Because of a privacy complaint I filed against the Amazing Atheist.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. I thought that... Well, this is important too, I guess.
It was not a false flag, it was not a false DMCA or a fake anything. It was a privacy complaint that I filed and I had every right to file.
Sure, you had every right to do that, but that doesn't mean people are going to be receptive of your actions.
There's been a lot of stuff being said by his fanboys, which really will just parrot anything he says. TJ could say that I am the lost stepson of Mussolini, and there would be 30 to 40 of his fanboys on my channel saying, "Oh, you're the son of Mussolini's stepson." I mean, they're obsequious, just like the fanboys of anybody else. It's only so odd that TJ is supposed to appeal to this higher thinking, and the thinking that I've been seeing from them on my channel is way, way down in the depths.
Well, yeah, that's how fanboys are. They devote themselves to a particular person or product and will attack anybody who criticizes something they like. There are people like that in every fan base, including your own.
So that's just a little bit odd, but I'm going to make this video to defend myself. I'm not trying to add fuel to a fire. I'm not trying to perpetuate more drama. This is me defending myself. If you see it as me just trying to stir up shit, I do dearly apologize, but I need to get my side of the story out there. Because I hold true to my convictions, okay? If I feel strongly about something, I don't waver. If I feel strongly enough about something and it's very unpopular and people are going to hate me for it, big deal. I'm not trying to be self-righteous, it's just who I am. It's just the way my brain works. And I believe that what I did in this situation with the Amazing Atheist was not wrong. I was well within my rights to do what I did, and if you don't like that, then I'm sorry, but I cannot change that for you. I understand a lot of people are going to unsubscribe me.
Hey, just like me.
But at least hear me out and hear my side of the story before you go and hit that unsubscribe button.
Well, okay, I mean, we all gotta be fair here, right?
Hear my side of the story before you continue to post things you're parroting from other Amazing Atheist fans, or continue to post things that the Amazing Atheist says just so you can feel noble that you're doing his bidding for him because he's too much of a coward to directly address me anyway.
Unlike me, I directly addressed the Amazing Atheist by having YouTube censor his video.
But hear me out, okay? Now, first of all, I'm not a hypocrite in the sense that Mr. Repzion, I went after Mr. Repzion for doing it, because I went after Mr. Repzion for lying about filing a privacy complaint. Not about the act itself, but he lied about it. That is what I was going after Repzion for. Irrespective of whether you believe me or not, or him or not, that is not what I was going after him for. I was going after him for lying about it. Got that? Is that clear to anybody? Hopefully that has been cleared up for some of you. 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 Now, on to why I filed a privacy complaint. It wasn't to censor anything, first of all. I didn't censor much. That entire video is nothing but him inflating his already overinflated ego, sitting there saying, "I'm so famous that I have haters." And of course, Repzion was in there, but who gives a shit? But there was nothing more than him just saying that he has haters and people that hate him. He wasn't making some substantial, salient point. He wasn't going on some sort of musing that made somebody look bad or made me look bad. He wasn't uncovering some big truth that I was trying to stifle and douse. It was just him saying he has people that hate him.
You know, he's right. TJ's videos are nothing more than him being an egotist, always portraying people who criticize him as being nothing more than idiots. I mean, let's look at Undertakerfreak1127's YouTube page. You'll see that type of shit on his video list and... Wait, what's this?
This is going to be a part of the reading comments in ridiculous voices video series.
Cut your hair, get braces, stop buying clothes at Hot Topic, retard GDI.
I can't take you seriously. Get a haircut. Oh, I stopped watching after the first 30 seconds. Stop your bitching, you hippie fuck. Oh.
Holy shit, you're ugly! Cut your damn haircut, you nasty greed pussy! You look like a fucking clown! I hope you enjoy flipping burgers, clown!
Wait, this video's the same thing that you're criticizing the Amazing Atheist for making. I mean, are there more of these? 6?! You made 6 of these videos? And you're calling TJ an egotist for making one?
And he used clips from videos, and the stunning part to me was he used the clips where people weren't even making any real points against him. He did that for a reason, because he was trying to portray all the people that go against him as idiots. That is why I filed the complaint, because I did not want to be lumped in with the people that he hand chose intentionally to make all the people that hate him, his detractors, his antagonists. He picked those clips to make them look stupid, and I was lumped into that category.
So you're saying that the reason you filed the complaint, resulting in the censoring of the video, was because you were called an idiot. Sounds like filing the complaint was the most rational thing to do.
And he picked the point out of my video at which I was going to make my points. The part where I was leading up and then cut off. I didn't want to be associated with that. He was misrepresenting me. And he intentionally stopped it there because he knew that that was a point where I was going to make my points against him. And that's the story.
You know, to get a better understanding of what he's talking about, let's look at the clip used in the Amazing Atheist video.
But I've actually compiled a small list of things I've noticed about the Amazing Atheist that have led me to ultimately despise him. It has absolutely nothing to do with the points he makes, nothing to do with the fact that he's an atheist. Like I said, I am one myself.
Okay, you're right about him cutting you off, but misrepresenting you? Not really. I mean, if he was really misrepresenting you, he would have edited the video to have you say something like this.
I've actually compiled a small list of things I've noticed about the Amazing Atheist that have led me to ultimately despise him. It has to do with the fact that he's an atheist.
Also, remember how you said that nobody made any real points against him in his video? Well, what do you call this?
I lost all respect for the Amazing Atheist after he agreed to a debate with Fringe Elements, and then apparently he realized that he was going to lose that debate, because after he agreed to the debate he just disappeared and completely ignored Fringe Elements and decided to block me after asking in his comments when he was going to debate Fringe Elements.
The privacy complaint is there for people who do not want their material being used in somebody else's video without their permission. I don't want to be associated with that. I do not want to be associated with that ego inflation and that pretentious BS. I chose not to be associated with it, and that is why I filed the privacy complaint form. The privacy complaint form is there for a reason, for that specific purpose. And I find it extremely hypocritical of Amazing Atheist fanboys who like him, who know that he is all for preserving rights, but yet chastise me for being well within my rights to do something.
I know that this is something that has constantly been thrown around at you, and I'm sure that you're probably tired of hearing this, but there's this thing called fair use. Basically meaning that TJ had as much of a right to use your footage as you did to file the complaint.
And they chastise me as being censoring and against free speech and say that I'm a pussy and a coward. How am I the coward? He's the one that hasn't directly addressed me.
What exactly do you mean by directly addressing? Does it mean making a video criticizing you? Does it mean talking to you in private? And if that's the case, then why didn't you do that to TJ in response to his video?
Okay, he's the one that blocks people off of his page, on his page.
So, it's perfectly okay and well within your rights to censor somebody's video, but it's wrong and cowardly to block somebody on YouTube. Also...
Oh, okay. Let's try to type a comment in. No big deal.
He's the one who has never answered to a single piece of criticism against him that I have seen, anyway. How does that make me a coward? And on top of all of this, in that video, he wasn't saying anything. He was saying he has people that hate him. Once again, congratulations, so do I. So does anybody else on this website that has enough people on their side. There's going to be enough people against them on the other side, okay? So, I hold true to what I did. I do not apologize, I do not regret it. The only thing that I do regret is that I cannot get through the skulls of a good enough portion of his fanboys to make a dent.
You know, throughout this video, you accuse Amazing Atheist fans of being the only people who are against what you did. You're just generalizing, and in the end, it makes you look arrogant.
But this is just me defending myself, and this is me stating that I did what I did. It's never going to be over, because as long as fanboys are seeing that video, they're going to come to my videos and say that I'm a hypocrite and a coward and all these things. But you know what? It feels good to know that I'm defending myself and sticking true to my guns. So that's fine by me. Keep bringing what you're bringing, fanboys. Keep saying what you're saying. I will know that at the end of the day, I'm holding true to what I did. I'm not wavering and I'm not backing down. And that's good enough for me. So, there you go. Have a good day.
So that was the last video I saw from Undertakerfreak1127. A ranter that I used to respect until he decided to be a total coward, censoring someone's video and making this video full of weak excuses, shouting out that it was his right to do whatever. Also, contrary to what UTF says about how the only people who objected to his actions are Amazing Atheist fans, thing is, I'm not an Amazing Atheist fan. I used to like him, but there were a number of things that have pissed me off, resulting in me to unsub him. So, John Dans Jr., if you ever watch this video, don't try to use the word fanboy against me. That is, assuming you won't file a privacy complaint. See ya.